Hey guys, Chris again, and today we're going to get into a little bit of Q&A. Let's get at it. Alright guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a Q&A session with you, and I actively try to answer all the questions I get via email or comments or things like that on the spot, but there were a few that I wanted to go ahead and put them on cam and do official answers to, so let's get at it. Just like last time, guys, we're just going to go ahead and do everything again as an anonymous. That saves us a little bit of agony. Some people are new modders. They don't understand some of the things that a lot of you guys that have been with me a while do. So versus, having any issues in the thread or the comment box afterwards, we'll just avoid all of that and just do anonymous. Another note, some of the questions are not necessarily Nerf related. They're personal, which I don't mind at all, guys. If you're curiosity is piqued and you feel you want to get to know me a little bit better, please feel free to ask me any personal questions that you like. Please, and I would ask kindly that you make them content appropriate. Other than that, I'm not shy. I'll be happy to answer them for you. So anyway, let's get at it. Our first question is a little more personal note here. It says, Chris, Star Wars or Star Trek? Wow, that's a tough question for me. I think they're both amazing franchises. I love them both. That being said, I'm going to have to give a little edge to Star Trek. I was raised on the syndicated reruns of the original series with Bill Shatner and Leonard Nimoy. Next Gen, in its own right, was a pretty good series. And for the most part, the movies, right up through current, through the J.J. Abrams movies, I really enjoyed. There were a couple of ones in there that weren't so great, but for the most part, Star Trek has been very consistently good for me in my lifetime, so I'm going to have to say Star Trek. Moving on. 2. Chris, are the full auto kits coming back to your Etsy shop? The answer to that is yes, they are. I had a malfunction with my 3D printer. It's not functioning. I had to order some parts. They came in pretty recently, so hopefully I'll get it back up and working again, build up a little stock, and you guys are going to see those again in the Etsy shop real soon. 3. Is Project Nerf doing another giveaway? And the answer to that is yes. Here, very soon in the near future, we're going to be doing another subscriber giveaway. Haven't worked out all the details yet, but I'll give you guys a sneak peek at what you have the opportunity to win. Hopefully it shows well on camera. Guys, this is a worker swordfish kit with the Chris Vector body on it. It's going to be full auto, titanium, cage and wheels, 132 motors, lipo ready. It comes with everything that you see. It's already been set up with the extended mag release, the really nice translucent blue 12 mag, the foregrip, the positionable stock. All of that stuff is going to be included, and all of my subscribers are going to have their chance to win this blaster absolutely free of charge. So, yes, we are doing another giveaway, and that's going to be coming around the corner at you real soon. Chris, full auto or semi-auto? That's a little tougher question. For my playstyle, personally, I'm a little more conservative as far as firing off my ammo. I don't ever want to run out of ammo in the middle of a round. And that being said, full auto certainly has its merits. I would have to say that semi-auto is probably my preference, but truly I would prefer it to be selectable. Like on the electronics blasters, whether it be the regulator from Hasbro or one of the FDLs, where I can set it up to electronically fire a single dart at a time, or if I want it, flip the switch and have a really nice full auto rate to mow down those extra zombies or players as I need to. So I would say semi-auto, but my true preference would be select fire. So we move on here. Another Star Wars question. Favorite lightsaber battle? Guys, for me, that one's really easy. It's definitely Yoda versus Count Dooku. First time we got to saw Yoda rock it, it worked for me. That was my all-time favorite lightsaber battle. Chris, Love your videos. Are you going to get some battle footage? The answer to that is yes. Last year, sadly, between work schedule, my dive schedule, family schedule, filming schedule, modding schedule, I didn't have a chance to make it out to any of the big events, and that's a pity. I really was hoping to make it out to N-War, just didn't work out that way. But this year, yeah, definitely we're going to get you some playing, some battle footage, and throw those videos in there for you too. Chris, what's your favorite Springer? Wow. Guys, that is a laundry list of blasters to select from. But for me, personally, I would have to say my favorite Springer, by just how commonly and how often that I use it personally, has got to be the Hammer Shot. And there are numerous reasons for that. One, it's an inexpensive blaster. Two, it's inexpensive to mod, just to get some extra performance out of it. It's one of those blasters you can go to Walmart the day of an event, 10 minutes later, have it modded out, ready to go, and it works. It's a reliable sidearm. It's easy to holster. There are a myriad of aftermarket parts for it that make it just a great blaster, and I really love it. So for me, my favorite Springer of all time is definitely the Hammer Shot. Chris, I love your videos. How can I get into modding? Well, obviously, getting into modding, there are tons and tons of videos on YouTube, build guides and things like that that can help you along the way. Tools are definitely an issue for a lot of people. Not everybody has, Dremels with a half a dozen attachments and good soldering irons and files and drills and et cetera, et cetera. So tools become an issue. But one of the biggest tools that you can get, in my opinion, is information, and I'd like to share something with you, would be in the form of this book. Okay, this is Nerf Blasters Modification Guide, okay, and this is done by Luke Goodman. You guys know him as Out of Darts, okay? This is a fantastic introduction to modding, okay? It's got tool lists, supply lists, it's even got a step-by-step walkthrough on modifying a strife if you've never done it before, tips on soldering, tips on wiring, everything that you need to get yourself started. I know for fact that this book is available on Luke's website, outofdarts.com, and I believe I grabbed this one on Amazon. So definitely for me, very good piece of literature and a great start to getting into modding. All right, guys, and I've got one more. Let me see here. Chris, you've done great work with the Regulator and the Infinus. Can you do a mod guide on the Prometheus? Well, and I hate to give anybody a no, but at this point, I don't even own a Prometheus. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, that big overhead carry handle type blaster, that heavy gunner thing, doesn't fit my playstyle. It's not that it's a bad blaster, or any of them for that matter, and that you can't have a lot of fun with them, but for my playstyle personally, it just doesn't work, so I don't go out of my way to grab them. And secondly, of course, is the price. The Prometheus is still a very expensive blaster. I know the price has come down a lot, but I have a lot of trouble paying big money for a blaster with a proprietary battery that I know I'm just going to throw away in the trash can as soon as I get the blaster. That being said, ultimately, yes, I'm sure I'll do a build guide on one. And just as soon as I can get a really good deal on a used one, or find one in thrift, or you'll find a broken one that's missing the battery, something like that along the ways. So ultimately, yes, I'll probably do a mod guide on the Prometheus, but it's gonna be down the road a ways. On a note, if you have a Prometheus that's in that type of condition, that's not working anymore, or something like that, that we can't hurt, by all means, contact me at our email address, at our Gmail. And the link's always in the description box. And we'll talk about it. We'll see if we can't work something out where you can get it sent in here. I'll do a build guide video on it, and then you get a fully modded Prometheus back. Let me know. All right, and that's it for our Q&A session this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, till next time, this is Chris for Project Nerf saying, have a blast. Beam me up, Scotty.